Hi, everybody. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Saturn in your chart because I'm kind of looking into astrology right now. And on my other channel, just my name, Paula Kruger. If you want to watch that video, it's kind of long because I'm talking slowly, I'm moving slowly, I'm living out Saturn energy, I guess, because I'm on day 14 as of today from having gotten sick, and I'm just beginning to climb out from under it. And the overriding feeling is tiredness right now, but there's some motivation. And I wanted to talk a little bit about Saturn because, well, I would say your Uranus card and your Saturn card are really relevant right now because we're moving from Capricorn into Aquarius. No, from Cap. I think that's right. There are a lot of planets. It's not just the Capricorn and the sign of Aquarius. There are a lot of planets right now making that transition, and Venus has just gone direct. So that'd be good to look at too. Since Venus has gone direct, I've got a theory. Okay, so think of your hand. Here's this theory that I've got, and test this out. This is so much fun to do this. Let me see if I can grab a chart so I can show you. It's the hand in reverse. So let's test out this theory when Venus goes retrograde. So your hand is red to the left and down. And I have a theory that that's backwards. I have a theory that that is part of the reversal that we have been kind of sucked into. And if you go the other direction, you're actually moving forward with your life. But the therapeutic value of reading your hand the way we are all taught to read it, for example, if you're the Jack of Hearts, your moon card is the Five of Spades, and the hand reads Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. What if you went the other way? What if this was your moon card and you went the other way and this was Mercury, Venus, Mars going up, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune? What I've discovered with that study is that those cards elucidate a forward movement into your life, which is such a Masonic hermetic principle, the reversal, go back to go forward to go back. So when we work our hand the traditional way we're taught, it's like we're going into the past, which we very much have needed to do. We very much needed to go into the past to heal, reclaim. But when people begin to self-actualize because all of that work has been done, I've noticed that their hand in the opposite direction is much more about the fulfillment of potential and purpose, and it's like a thriving energy. So let me just look at this really quick. Okay, so with Venus going direct, I would say we've gone from reading the cards to the left in the traditional way to reading the cards to the right and up. So that means I've gone from a focus with Venus retrograde on the Jack of Hearts, which is fits, the Christ card. It's been really, really challenging for me this past couple of months. And then top it all off with being sick has really forced me to do a lot of emotional clearing. And that's the Jack of Hearts, of emotional development. Now I can move into the Ace of Spades, which is my new Venus, my forward-moving Venus. Ace of Spades is the card system, and here I am doing a video, even though I'm exhausted. And I'm insatiably curious, and the Ace of Spades is about uncovering mysteries, and so I've become obsessed with the Bosnian pyramid now. Remote viewing it, I'm going into the past. I'm like, I want to unlock this mystery. And I'm like, oh, that's why I'm really curious right now. So try that in your hand. I wish I knew what your birthday was. I could tell you right now what your Venus card is in the other direction and ask you, has there been a shift? So my guides are just saying, let's pretend you're the Ace of Spades, and I'll just give you one more example. So down and to the left, seven of diamonds. That's my card. So during the Venus retrograde, there's been a real focus on worthiness and value, the seven of diamonds. And now that it's gone direct, we can look at it in the other direction, Mercury Venus, which would be the five of clubs. So now it would go into a much more mental, curious, mentally adventurous energy and a maybe change of mind about something. Yeah, so if you are curious, just type your birthday in there and I can tell you that if you're interested in what may have shifted for you with Venus going direct. Okay, now I'm going to talk about Saturn, the Saturn card in your hand, because I really believe that the face of Saturn, the energy of Saturn, is changing dramatically on the planet with the consciousness as we get out from under a hierarchical system of oppression to owning our power. I believe the dark co-opted Saturn as an authority to rule over. But what is it when you inhabit your own Saturn energy? So, the Saturn card in your hand is not just about the challenge, the character building thing that feels like it's always going to be hard. It's your classroom, it's where you get it wrong until you're in your 40s. Then you start to develop some mastery. Oh, good, thank you. Saturn is about mastery, confidence, strength, discipline, the willingness, the hopefulness of, oh, I got all this strength and courage. I can. Okay, now I'll tell you about your Venus cards. So, Claudio, so you being the Eight of Clubs, Venus retrograde in the old hand, the old system would say you were focused on security. Four of Spades is, and traditionally you'll find that in your life as the Eight of Clubs, that's been an issue. Where is home? I need to feel like I'm home. I need to feel safe and secure in not just a physical sense, because that's the spade, the physicality, but everything that goes with that. The financial security, the mental security, the emotional security, all those layers coming inward. So has there been a focus on that? And the fours are where I discovered that there's a homeopathic relationship with the cards. It brings the opposite energy into your life so that you develop the positive antibodies to fight it, like an inoculation. A homeopathic dose of insecurity makes you go, I'm going to become my own source of security. I felt really destabilized by that situation, but guess what? I'm going to be my own hero. So that's what fours are about, is becoming your own source of security. So here's the question. Yesterday, did the focus shift from that to Mercury Venus? No, I did that wrong. Mercury Venus. Backing up, the Jack of Spades would become your Mercury card, this creative expression, and the way you see the world in a completely new shamanic way. Pretend you're a shaman. That's a good way to think of the Eight of Clubs. I'm going to pretend I'm a shaman looking at the world and seeing things that no one else can see. Okay, then the Venus card is the Two of Diamonds. So moving from a focus on security, Four of Spades, to partnership and values with the Two of Diamonds, which within the self, all twos represent the relationship with the self. And the diamond is, what do I want? So here's this part of you going, what do I want? And here's this other part of you, your business partner, saying, you can have what you want. I'm going to agree with you about what you want. Traditionally, we see it as a business partnership where we can enter in to an arrangement with someone where there's a focus on a shared value, a shared desire. But within the self, it's, oh, I can have what I want. So does that resonate with you? Okay, let's try. Sorry if I don't say your name right. Erot 504S. Okay, November 17th is, hold on, I think that's the 5 of clubs. I have to think about it. I know the 14th is the 6 of clubs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 of clubs. Sorry, I'll get it in just a second. The 14th is the 6 of clubs. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 3 of clubs. Okay, you're the 3 of clubs. So your Venus card has been the 9 of hearts. So in retrograde, did you have an experience of, okay, the 9 of hearts? It's a lot of things, but at its core essence, oh, you're so welcome, Claudia. I'm glad to know that. Thank you. The 9 of hearts at its essence is about self-love, infinite self-love, unconditional love. The numerology of 9 pretty much sums it up. 9s numerologically don't change the value of something, so you can discount them and shuffle them off the table. You can treat them as invisible. You can treat them as non-entities. Do you feel this way? Have you been treated as a non-entity? Do you walk in a restaurant and you're invisible? Oh, Tanisha, yes, you did. You caught alive. So give me your birthday so that I can include you in all of this. It's so fun when it's interactive. Yeah, and if you have any other friends that are into this, want little mini readings, give them a heads up I'm live, because it's always so much more substantive. Okay, so God, where was I at? Sorry, I'm still getting over this. This crud. Oh, 3 of clubs. So yes, the 9 of hearts is about going from a place of feeling invisible to a place of, oh, you're the 9 of diamonds, Tanisha. Okay. You're going from a place of feeling not valued or working on becoming that homeopathic dose of unconditional self-acceptance, radical self-love. And that's the beautiful thing about people with the 9 of hearts in their hand, is that in their journey towards healing, they can take that incredible energy of unconditional love that they put into all their relationships and everyone in the world, and they can transition from doing that in a caretaking or baggage laden way. I'm the 7 of diamonds, so I'm speaking from experience. I'm also the 9 of hearts. We can move from that to loving from a place of fullness, self-fullness. Okay, so did you switch Dow Jones? Oh yeah, how funny, Dow, the Dow. Do you like Indiana Jones? And when's your birthday? Okay, so did you move from a focus on that all self-esteem kind of thing to the Queen of Diamonds when Venus went direct yesterday morning at 3 in the morning, Eastern time? The Queen of Diamonds is um, she's like the therapist. She's the truth teller. She's nurturing with her values. It's a service-oriented energy that really wants to hold others in their desires. Like my partner's the 3 of clubs, and one of his favorite, like, thriving energy Venus questions. He used to be a fly fishing guide, so he'd be sitting in the boat with the same group of people for a whole week, and his favorite question is, what is your passion? That's very much a Queen of Diamonds function. What's your passion? How can I hold you in this nurturing energy of talking about what you really, really value? Yeah, so that would be the shift for you. And also maybe just focusing on business. Okay, so the 9 of diamonds, Tanisha, this Venus shift. So for those of you joining, I'm good. December 21 is the 10 of hearts. I'm engaging my theory that if you look at your hand in reverse, going to the right and up, that's forward movement and thriving. The way we're taught to look at it with Robert Camp is really about healing our past. But it's both, right? we're always doing both. So with the Venus retrograde, what we're finding is that we were doing the traditional Venus, but now that it's direct, as of yesterday, we're moving in the other direction. So Venus for Nine of Hearts is the Two of Clubs. Oh, this is a rough card. It's fun and it's rough. Okay, so I'm talking to Tanisha. The Two of Clubs is the witty conversationalist energy, and to have that in Venus means you can just turn on the charm and chat and talk, and you can talk to anybody. But the essence, the core essence issue you're working with is, how do I talk to myself? Chances are you need to be freaking nicer to yourself, because Nine of Diamonds is going to deal with the poverty of self-value. Am I worth anything? So that Two of Clubs is like, oh, you're so this and you're so that, so there may have been a focus on that internal self-talk. And so it's about bringing kindness into that. So again, you can do that two energy with other people from a place of internal fullness and having healed into kindness toward the self. Okay, and yesterday, did you switch and go in the other direction to dun, dun, the Queen of Spades? This Queen of Spades in Venus, she puts her hands on her hips and says, okay, you go there, you do this. This is what needs to happen here. Okay, everybody clear? She's a manager. She's clear. Wow, thanks, Tanisha. That's a taking charge energy. It's the card of self-mastery. Now, this can be kind of a taskmaster, but, oh, thank you, Pharaoh. But it's also a very confident, taking responsibility, forward moving energy. So that's got to be a big relief, right? Okay, let's take the next birthday, April 3rd, the Dow Jones. Okay, April 3rd is so King, Jack, 9, 7, 6, 5 of spades. Yeah, that's right, because 444 is the 4 of spades. So you're the 5 of spades. April 4th is the 4 of spades, right? So you're 5. Dow Jones, 5 of spades. So you would have moved from this Venus energy, the Venus, your Venus for life is the 9 of clubs. So when somebody asks you what you think, do you ever have kind of a vapid response? Like, I don't know what I think. Whatever. Which means you're really easy to get along with. Clubs, 9s. There's a dual relationship here between being really stubborn and rigid and, oh shit, I have low battery. I'm going to have to go soon. Okay. And also being really stubborn, because there's that Jack of Hearts in there. Fixed card can be super stubborn. So you can talk like you're really stubborn, but the truth is you're like, oh, I don't know. Maybe we should do this or that, just easy to get along with. But you actually do hold convictions and beliefs really strong. Okay, so that 9 of clubs can be a focus, a lifelong focus of letting go of an old paradigm. It's a philosophical, curious, expansive, open at the top. I just want to learn, 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 learn. Who cares about all the old paradigms? I just want to learn stuff. That's that expansive 9 of clubs. And the go in the other direction would put the 7 of hearts in your thriving position. This is the work of tender, tender self-forgiveness, other forgiveness. It's Rumi's card. It's really the beauty of divine, broken, open-hearted love. It can be a very painful card, but in the positive, which is what it would be manifesting for you, is just this outpouring of like, oh, I just want to love and heal the world and have the capacity to communicate tender emotional stuff with people with, like imagine being able to dress a burn victim. It's having that kind of tenderness in your communication. Hi, Wings of Light. I know who that is. How are you, Chris? It's been forever, right? Yeah, I've been sick. Okay, so Tatiana is the next Venus card we're looking at. Wow, lightning. Pharaoh, did you tell me your birthday? I don't think you did. Wait. Yes, you did. December 21st, and you're next. So Pharaoh, December 21st is the 10 of Hearts. So your Venus focus with the retrograde, yeah, you did, is the 8 of Spades. Okay, that is a discipline, powerful, quiet confidence. There's a strength. And I would say, as a 10 of Hearts, this is probably a hidden strength, something that not everybody around you feels or knows right away, but they'll run into it, especially in intimate relationship. It's a very powerful, I know my own mind kind of energy. The 10 of Hearts that I know tend to be extremely tender-hearted and working with insecurity. But this 8 of Spades can also be expressed as stubbornness, just being a stick in the mud, being really rigid about something. Okay, so to go from all that strength and stubbornness, and does that resonate, to the thriving energy for you would be the 6 of Diamonds. Oh, good, you're laughing. The 6 of Diamonds this is a fun energy for the 10 of Hearts. What do I want to do? What do I really want to do with my energy? What do I really value? It's the dharmic calling, the purpose. What do I really want to spend my energy on when there's an energy of freedom? What do I really want to do? And the 6 of Diamonds is also very structured, very orderly, very systematic. I love all your responding here. Thank you. There's so much emotional quality coming through that in your heart. 10 of Hearts. Big emotion, big presence, success with groups card. So that 6 of Diamonds really is about, if you look at the pips, the way they're lined up like train tracks, it's like the channel of a river. And this Venus going direct for you is going to allow you to channel your energies, especially with the Saturn, in support of what you want. Like think of Saturn as this, it is like the channel that says, here's where you're going to go. Purpose. And that's what 6 is. It's all about purpose, calling, appointment. So yeah, I think that's going to feel really good. Wow, are those little arrows? Those are groovy. We're playing with icons. Okay, now I'm going to see whose next birthday is there. Chris, if you're still here, the Ace of Spades was the very first card that I shared an example of. Isn't that telling? That's his card. Tatiana Restropo, December 26th. Okay, so Tatiana, are you still with us? You are so welcome, Pharaoh. Remember to go check out my It Is Kismet page. There's a lot of free stuff on there, and the reports are awesome. The classes are amazing. Yeah, I'm plugging myself a little bit. I don't do that enough. I also wrote a book that I can send to you. My battery might go out at any second here, and I'm really sorry, but I'm also tired, so I should probably go. I'll be doing more of this, don't worry. So Tatiana, December 26th is the 5 of Hearts. I don't see you. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, you're here. 5 of Hearts. This is a fun energy. So your Venus has been 3 of Spades. Okay, that can feel divided in 2 different directions. Oh, Tanisha, awesome. Then go to itiskismet.com. Yeah, check out what I've got and stuff. And if you get in touch with me, there's a way to get in touch with me directly there. I love it. I love it. I love everything that I did. Seriously, I'm like usually pretty shy, but this is my arena of brilliance. So 3 of Spades is an actuator card, and it can also tire you out because it's Venus and Saturn together, which is like an engine. It's combustion, it's compression and expansion. And when those work together, it's this achievement energy. So there can be a lot of pressure around achievement as a Five of Hearts, a lot of showing up, a lot of showy achievement, having things to show for. And it can also be about feeling divided. I'm focusing more on the negative energy of that card. For the most part, it's just a very positive, powerful actuator card. It's also art, the expression, bringing into form what is in the soul. So going the other direction would be to the left and up would be the Ace of Diamonds. What do you want to start? This can be a fresh energy of, so aces are birth energy. What do I want to give birth to? What do I want to begin? What, maybe even a desire for money because it's a diamond. So yeah, it's a fresh, brand new, and what I get is that you need to give yourself permission. I'm just tuning into you right now. It's like you need to. It's like yeah, you get to want what you want. Just you, just you. Not what you're supposed to do. Not what structures you're upholding. What family groups. Whatever you're engaged in. Selfishly, what do you want to start? What's your thing? What do you really want? That's your key question. And with Venus going direct, that can be more of your focus. Okay, let's see any more birthdays. I don't see. Oh, May 30th, Jaylene. Okay. Um, Six of clubs. No, that's not right. I'll figure it out in just a second. Four is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Two of clubs. Yeah, I think you're the two of clubs. Am I right? Okay, the witty conversationalist, but also you need to be nicer to yourself. It's about that internal conversation. So the two of clubs in retrograde and with your regular hand, the Jack of Diamonds is the focus. So this is okay.